rotations of perhaps the Bane. It looks like they managed to scout out Puppey, and they will manage to get the dust on him. Nightmare him up, surround the poor Puppey man, and beat him down before the dust expires. That'll be a free first blood for Roger.
Yeah, definitely a nice start for the Earth Spirit, getting some early XP. Can get to his boot up top lane, but this Invoker will be sort of left off dry, so he's still not having a great landing stage, but I guess that's the price they're paying.
The roll comes in, kick into the tier 1 tower. Tame My Wild's going to take a lot of damage. Fairy Fire popped, but Tame My Wild easily stays alive, and Puppey is rather ineffective in comparison. Quite as early, he won't be able to make an early rotation up to top or anything like that. And if he, forbid he gets shut down a little bit. Oop, Tether gets Pylai Die some distance, but a nice double kick will be able to nail and finish off Pylai Die. MP even takes a couple of shots as he retreats as well. Bottom lane, call goes out, Sunstrike. Looks like it was a little bit too late. Shachlo heals it all off.
Yeah, I don't know. Don't know about going this Vanguard. This top lane is not going that well. It was going okay early on, but now with Drow getting the treads, getting some more levels in Precision Aura, they're starting to get zoned out pretty hard, so only the brown boots right now. 14 CS on both him and MidOne. So this Axe is going to have to get really farmed. And does get the solo kill, so
yeah,
they're going for the Vanguard and making it work.
Yeah, there's some farm for you. On the Queen of Pain, obviously with the Drow aura, she's having a pretty decent mid lane, but hasn't managed to pick up a kill just yet, and is going to try and rotate bottom. Shachlo's got the Chronosphere ready to go. Tame My Wild, he has an ult of his own, but can they actually take down the tanky Axe? They need a little bit of extra help. vanskor is going to be here with the pure damage. They've got the ultimate ready to go. Forev stuck inside the trees, but gets a little bit of a spin up against the FlipSid heroes that's just trying to kite this hero as best as possible, holding on to the disables to make sure there is no chance at a TP out. Shachlo brought low, but not low enough for a chop, and the Axe will eventually go down. It took them a while, a lot of resources being spent.
Still has that for any possible turnaround stop.
Yeah, it's all they use is the Chronosphere, and that's kind of, you want to use the Chronosphere as early as possible. This does leave sedoy a little bit high and dry. The Bane isn't here to be able to save him, so Secret immediately try and get aggressive on him. Roger fails to get the turnaround kill onto Puppey, and it looks like he'll still die as well. Unable to have a roll for a few more seconds, and MP's just too fast with the Tether to play Ring Around the Rosie against.
Yeah, that was a really, really nice rotation, realizing how much time they spent down there. Multiple TPs, the Quap's super low on mana.
Fails this time around from FlipSid.
Yeah, it's a pretty massive misplay from Roger right there, not saving the kick, or at least using the stun instead of just the normal kick. So, costing them that kill, and that's all their ults used, except for the Chrono. So.
MP, that wasn't the right click you wanted to go for. Chronosphere just came back up. So they will make short work of MP this time around. A little bit of aggression at top lane gets Pylai Die caught, and MP falls as well.
Yeah, just getting a little bit over aggressive. This early game definitely going a lot better than the last one. They have a little bit more breathing room, not quite so much as absolutely need to deathball. They have a little bit better of a scaling mid in the Quap. Here that is open.
They almost caught him. The Shuriken's not going to go out in time. Looks like Pylai Die will still manage to finish up the kill, though. They get sedoy, but they're going to lose their 2 supports forward after a couple of rotations from FlipSid.
Yeah, they're really focusing on getting an early advantage in these lanes.
I guess the lane's getting a bit easier for him as supports are rotating out. Obviously, the beginning of the lane was quite tough, but now he's got better sustain thanks to little bit of feast and some damage, as well as the infest, I guess, to be able to get back. Bounty Hunter finds a kill on Roger. Was that even? Yeah, it was a Sunstrike use, so that was a combination kill.
I think he missed the Sunstrike. He was fighting with the Forge Spirit, and the Sunstrike whiffed a little bit. The Forge Spirit got him low enough where Puppey could burst him.
I'm surprised Puppey was able to do the kill alone. He will be caught, though, by Tame My Wild, who does manage to get the successful dust and a dominating spree.
But definitely easier for Secret to get initiation, whereas FlipSid, they only have the Chrono, him jumping in, the Blink Axe call, so things definitely a little scary right now.
The TP comes in, and Forev instantly goes for the call, stalled up by the Chronosphere as well as a Fiend's Grip, but the damage they're outputting may not be enough. Forev finally brought low by the pure damage combination of the Bane and the Queen of Pain. Puppey's going to wrap around, though. He's going for sedoy. They have the Invest pop out. That's going to be your first of the bounty kills. 1-for-1 trade-off on cores. Tame My Wild goes down to the right clicks of MidOne. He gets enough. He's taking a lot of right-click damage from the Void as well as his damage over time from the Earth Spirit, and will eventually fall because of that. Roger continues and gets a nice kick out. A lot of damage on the Puppey. Puppy as well. They see him too. The vision's out. The dust popped on him, and they'll manage to get a third kill. vanskor picks up the make a kill streak. MP's just hoping to be able to even out the score, though. Get the support kill of Roger, who unfortunately has absolutely no mana and only one stone to his name. So he goes ahead, calls it quits. A 3-for-3 exchange, but Secret keep their tier 1 step away. Gets the call almost. Tame My Wild blinks himself away. Nice reactions from him once again. He's been doing okay all series long. It looks like they're going to be able to find Puppy. The relocate is coming in, though. They're going to try and fight this one out. Tame My Wild has the blink up. Oh, and a Fiend's Grip. That's going to be stopped out by Forev, but he's immediately pushed back with a silence. A double stun goes down, buying vanskor's space to stay ahead of Forev. No Culling Blade today. Forev is just going to be kited around by sedoy, who is now having to deal with the Cold Snap Forge Spirits combination coming out from the Invoker. Still, though,
They get heroes bursted during the axe call. There's not really much they can do to take the fight from there.
kick away. MP pops the rage, turns. It's still going for Roger, but he's already down low when the Chronosphere's up. Oh no, Tame My Wild actually jumps into that one. He's got the ultimate though, and it looks like Puppy as well as the Lifesteal are both very dead, so Tame My Wild goes for a little bit more. He is going to be called up by the axe, though. Maybe he blinked too far. The team trying to help him out. Nice sleep. Dodges a little bit of damage, and now they continue to kite. Forev, a big nuke comes out. Misses Pylai die, but it doesn't matter. They get that kill anyway. Forev is brought down, half HP, hoping to be able to get the shachlo. Force-staffed away, unable to get the Culling Blade, and now it's just left up to MidOne, fighting up against Tame My Wild, who mans up, goes for this kill, will just barely be able to get it, but dies to the Forge Spirits in return. MidOne picks up the triple, but again, flip side, walk away, the betters of the team fight. Buy a little bit more time for Invoker to get some little bit more farm up, and Lifestealer can make a slight comeback too, and just farm in the jungle.
I think.
No,
Oh.
poor Roger doesn't make it out. He's just praying that the Roshan will take the kill. The sleep goes down, dodging the Sunstrike, but Lifestealer will still take the kill in the end. So a free pickup, relocate costs, but it's a track kill, so well.
Roshan.
Yeah, trying to sneak that one in. Tame My Wild is tracked up, but hasn't made his way into the Roshan pitch just yet. And in fact, he's going to jump forward, but he's right into the trap of Forev and MP. They get a Queen of Pain kill, and it now looks like Flipside's attempts at Roshing are going to be completely dashed. Flipside, they still trying to make a go of it, maybe because they saw the Invoker at top.
Squishy, that if you're not ahead, that you get caught one time by one disable, you just evaporate, and it'll be like that for the rest of the game most probably.
They've been spotted. Roger, he's going to have to make a roll out of here. Turns around, goes for the kick. It looks like vanskor may be caught. Forev managed to get a call onto him. Roger does go down. Forev, though, is going to be playing the price, though, for trying to catch that extra kill. Silenced up. Uh-oh, looks like poor MP, he may be going down. He has to armlet toggle a little bit. Does manage to get the rage off. Sleep goes down. Buying Tame My Wild a second or two. Sunstrike will land on him, taking a good amount of damage, but he still managed to blink away from the engagement. Secret bouncing around. It's going to be up to MidOne to try and change this one. As you can see, a third hero is going to go down the Chronosphere, catching Puppy. MidOne unable to find an opening for an extra kill. Flipside have 2 cores up plus a Bane.
Where Storm has like ball lightning that allows him to scale really well into the late game, and still do damage because of overcharge.
Whoa, Forev tries to make this initiation by himself. The sleep goes down on Tame My Wild, and now the Fiend's Grip onto Forev. A solo YOLO play from Forev does not pay out any dividends, as he just gives away a free kill to vanskor, who's now on a monster kill streak. Jesus. If somebody's out of the meta, he's doing quite well for himself. The Gust isn't actually going to catch the relocating heroes, though MidOne actually jumps forward to catch Roger, seeing if he could get the extra kill because they know they have the Drone Ranger dead. That is just the Aegis, though, and Secret know that the rest of Flipside are on their way. It's going to be shachlo trying to lead the way with his Blink Dagger and a Time Walk to catch the Chronosphere, and he does get him. MP, he's going to be the target. Puppy walks into it as well. They manage to get the Orchid onto MP, ensuring his death. Puppy still trying to make his way out, though, but with the gem in hands and now the disable to keep Puppy in place, they easily claim a third kill. A pickoff on Axe turns so much worse for Team Secret, and all they can hope.
Really nice small play there. Able to get that tower down, so now pushing the base much easier. And the Drow still full HP.
It's going to be harder to go. Oh, Chronosphere actually goes out. Looks like they caught Puppy. They did not manage to get Forev, though. He still managed to blink forward, but it doesn't matter, as now MP pops out, but it's straight into the Fiend's Grip. vanskor, once again in masterful position of this game, will manage to counter Team Secret's aggression. 2 of the cores down. 1 of them has buyback. MP does not, though, and this may be FlipSid taking a late range of racks. We're going to see FlipSid actually trying to retreat now after the buyback of Forev. He managed to get the call onto Roger, doesn't get the Culling Blade this time around. They get one support, but they need a whole lot more. sedoy, he's on the side. They managed to get the Ghoul Scepter, and that's going to be a Drow Ranger, a big pickoff. If it was just Roger for the buyback on Forev, that would have been well worth it for FlipSid, but now they've lost the Void. They've lost backup coming in. He baits a little bit. Now the relocate in. Forev goes for the call, misses out. Now he's orchid it up, unable to stop Roger from retreating. Tame My Wild takes a good amount of magic damage. Looks like Roger's still going to be the pick, though. Secret. Somehow, MidOne went from a terrible position, falling into a trap set, but a Pilot Dies relocate was a little bit slow. Still managed
also
to get
more on
Roger.
the defensive side, not so
true.
deep in.
Oh, the call comes out. They're going to go straight for sedoy, but a Chronosphere is here, locking down two cores. But can they actually keep sedoy alive? They managed to get the Orchid out, preventing the Culling Blade, but MP still gets the damage. Nice Tornado coming on through. It's going to be able to land a huge Meteor onto the Bane, as well as the Queen of Pain. Queen of Pain blinks out, but Roger's left in the tail end of that damage. Will still go down, a relocate forward, but Shachlo, thanks to his mobility of Blink and Time Walk, will get away until MidOne says hello. He's got the Yule Scepter. Cold Snap preventing the Time Walk away for a second. He still gets the distance, but Secret just keep on trucking on through. They tank the tier 3 tower. Be damned. They go for a jump away, but it's still the Shuriken follows through. MidOne claims that kill and jumps for even more. Tame My Wild right in front of his fountain, though. They do seem kind of aware of the potential jump here. sedoy pops his Manta. That's just going to be more targets for Forev. He does not have the Lifestealer inside of him, it looks like. sedoy pops the BKB and now turns with the Fiend's Grip and kills Forev farther down. Hops out, but straight into the Chronosphere he goes. MP, a bad time to leave, as now he's going to be caught by yet another ult, and now the Yule Scepter on Pilot Die stops the relocate as he attempted to save MP. FlipSid will get a third kill. Secret were so close to being able to close out this game potentially, but now they've given fresh life to FlipSid.
Yeah, Rev just going a little too over aggressive, and them getting the really
break apart. He's always going to go for one of those extra picks. MidOne's going to go in straight into the Tame My Wild and immediately pops out the Force Spirits, unable to get the Cold Snap down in time. He gets Orchided first, but now the call comes down. Culling Blade sure to come in, but the Silence first, and they will get the Queen of Pain, but not the extra movement speed to be able to save the Invoker. Forev is eventually beaten to a pulp as sedoy comes in with the Manta, but it cost them 2 kills already. 2 cores for a core and a support. Not a bad. Secret happy with that exchange. The bottom lane pushing in. It looks like they're going to back themselves up now. 1 melee racks up once again.
Yeah, MidOne being cheeky, just sort of getting in their heads, messing with his quap, throwing Sunstrikes. Really just been very, very flashy this game, making a lot of cool plays, getting some pickoffs, and just being a thorn in FlipSid's side.
Oh, the relocate in. They've got a Chronosphere in just 1 more second, but Shachlo, he jumps in for the Time Walk, won't be able to get the Chronosphere out now. Tries desperately, but the Cold Snap, it's too much. MP, he takes out the Void, and now no Chronosphere to be able to hold down that Invoker means MP is just able to go straight for Roger. And FlipSid, they've blown some serious ultimates as well as now a BKB, and are just left with a pesky tier 2 tower before they can siege the bottom lane. That being said, their Aegis is now worn out. They're still going to try and find the initiation. They just warded up. Shachlo immediately kills that ward, but Forev, oh, that was a whiff there. He tried to go for the blink call. The Chrono does manage to land, but he still managed to relocate out. Bounty Hunter's down. He drops his gem. MP with the double damage tries to go for sedoy, but the damage is too much. This fight inside the jungle turns well into the hands of FlipSid as they catch 2 and going to be able to get a 3rd now as Pilot Die unable to do anything about his relocate. So FlipSid win the defensive fight. They can now push forward, try and be on the side trees, but now FlipSid, they're going to be the ones who could be initiated on. Shachlo's going to try and take out that ward, but it's going to be sedoy. He's initiated on Forev. vanskor does manage to save him, though, in the Fiend's Grip. That's the mistake they were looking for. With the Chronosphere onto 2, they can go for so much more. Pilot Die tethers into the Chronosphere. Tornado just trying to disrupt this damage as best as possible. MP still in trouble, pops the Rage, turns, and fights up against the Queen of Bane, but he had to blink up. MidOne, he's the one manning up. He goes straight for sedoy with the Disarm still up. Yule Scepter, and all of a sudden he realizes this is no longer a man fight he can take. FlipSid control the Invoker and bring him down. MidOne goes down for the first time in such a long time. 100 seconds down. FlipSid, there is a real opening that they can possibly take some control of this game. They're going to go first for Roshan. And Secret, oh, they're going to fight this one. Puppy's leading the way, but Forev, he's got the double call. He's going to be able to grab sedoy. A sleep goes down, saving sedoy's life, but he's already so low. He pushes them back, tries to get the distance. The heal goes down. Eventually, though, he will drop mass buybacks coming out.
Good
Flip
night.
side, bop. But there's a chance they may get caught in the pit, so instead they're going to go for a smoke and push through into the secret shop. sedoy sitting there. He's going to pop the smoke, but they already managed to get the call. Attempted man to dodge, isn't going to make it, and sedoy, he's gone. And already, Chronosphere is actually coming back up. They can actually fight this one. Chronosphere into 2, but Queen of Pain nowhere to be found. They get a Fiend's Grip onto MP, but they need some physical damage, and they just don't have it. Flip side, stop. Cold Snap onto vanskor, brings quick stopper there to the Fiend's Grip. vanskor trying to make his way back to the tier 3 tower after a sleep, but MidOne catches him, blinks forward with the Ice Wall, 80 seconds down on 2 cores, and it looks like Tame My Wild may be falling as well. Yule Scepter has a blink up in a second. Forev unable to get the call, but the slow is still there. MidOne, the beast, a triple kill, almost gets the quad. A teammate takes it in front of him, but still, MidOne jumping forward, dominating this fight, and Team Secret will go straight for the tier 4s with no more buybacks left on flip side. They call it GG. Congratulations to Team Secret, who will be one of the European teams qualifying for the Dota Pit LAN Final.
Yeah, MidOne really showing off his prowess this series, playing extremely well every game.